Welcome back to another quick review. We are once again, as usual, outside. Today, I'm going to be talking about Predator Badlands, the latest Predator movie that has released in theaters. Um, it's really good. It's a really good movie. I've genuinely didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. One thing I think this movie does well is it tries to be different. And when I mean different, I mean not be different in terms of other movies just in general, but be different in terms of Predator movies. Um, I've seen not all the Predator movies, but I've seen the original one, Predator 2, Prey, and Killer of Killers. I haven't seen AVP, or I haven't seen the 2018 version, which apparently we do not talk about. I guess I'm not sure, but it tries to be different, telling a story from the Predator's point of view, actually giving the Yautja giving them a backstory, making them compelling. And I'm not the biggest fan of making villains compelling. I think some villains should just stay villains for the just stay villains. Not every villain has to be a compelling character. But I actually enjoy how they do it, because there's already been a lot of lore that has been dumped into the Predator franchise as a whole, and I think that adding on to it by telling a story from the Predator point of view, I think is actually a cool idea. Um, and I love setting predators in different time periods. That's one thing that Killer of Killers did well, setting these predators up in different time periods. Whether it be the 80s in the original, or whatever Prey was set up in, or the different time periods of Killer of Killers, or even the futuristic sci-fi aspects of Predator Badlands. I enjoy that a lot. All the characters in this movie are genuinely great. I love, Deck. I think it is, trying to remember his name because I saw it yesterday. I didn't make a review. The Deck was great. Theo was great. They had chemistry, which is crazy because it's a predator and an android, and it's wild to me. But their entire interactions, dynamic, the predator learning what it is to be a family rather than a clan, and what differentiates themselves is great. And I think the last thing I'm going to get into, positives wise, because there are some things there's one negative I really want to talk about. But positive wise, the last thing I want to get into is how this movie looks and how cool this movie is. This movie is, I would describe it as, if we were to if the phrase "hell yeah" were a movie, this would be it. It's just genuinely cool. It's good to look at. It's a very nice looking movie. It doesn't, every so often CGI, just in movies in general, look off in certain spots. I'm not one to notice, but when it's noticeable, it's really noticeable. But yeah, there's nothing in that like that in this movie. The movie is just genuinely great to look at. There's some action sequences, especially in the latter half of this movie, the back half of this movie, that are just amazing, especially when he's trying to rescue Tia. Oh my goodness, it's just everything that they have to go they go through is phenomenal. I love everything in the beginning, action wise, and I think that also plays into the story really well, of seeing this predator come into his own after what had happened to his brother, which actually makes it very emotional, ironically enough. But yeah, cool looking movie, just awesome movie to watch. And there's one thing that kind of throws me off with this movie, above all else, because I've been a little bit all over the place. Just the pacing. The pacing especially the first half of the movie, is a little weird. It moves a little bit too slow for a movie that is an hour and 47 minutes long. It's not even 2 hours long. There are certain points where I'm like, it feels like we're dragging just on a tiny bit, but I don't think it affects the movie that much. It's just a little bit weird in the moment. But yeah, that's it for Predator Badlands. I would highly recommend you go see this movie. It's a 9 out of 10 for me. Genuinely loved it. I really want to see it again. And yeah, thank you for watching. See ya. Bye.